Hi, and welcome to the only show where you get to find out what it takes for somebody of my age to sit through hours of cartoons for the amusement of people on the internet. Well, it's sort of a lovely combination of idiocy and a lack of friends. Today, I'm going to be watching a show where all the characters are dead and or in a coma. Then again, aren't they all? What else could I be talking about but Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Shall we start? It's marathon time. Scooby Doo, Where Are You is a classic story in which all the familiar archetypes we've come to know and love over the years travel around the country solving mysteries. There's Shaggy the stoner.
I can already taste those chocolate-covered hot dogs. Yeah.
Scooby Doo the dog. Velma the nerd.
Very interesting.
Fred the leader.
I guess that's another mystery.
And Daphne. Daphne! Came out in the late 1960s, which was a very rough time for many, and it reflected very well in the show. I was very impressed from the very beginning how the show talked about things that no other show would even dare talk about at the time. It really went into everything. Cross-dressing.
Nice to see you again, my pretties. Did you enjoy your visit to the castle?
We might ask you the same question.
Me? I never go to the castle.
Look, Scooby's got the tapestry.
Give me that, you mutt!
Sexual desire.
Bicycle.
Racism. Homophobia.
Into the closet! Hurry!
Even BDSM.
It must be the playroom. There's so many interesting toys. Somebody's coming.
They sure are, Velma. I came into this expecting just another cartoon, but instead I was rewarded with one of the greatest satires I've ever seen.
Well, actually, it's not satire. It's just a regular children's cartoon produced by Hanna-Barbera.
What do you mean it's not satire? It has to be. Just look at all the animation mistakes, the way they're playing it up just to mock the shows of the time.
Actually, it was just a way of saving time in the animation process.
You mean it was just a way of pumping out more episodes? The laugh track that goes off seemingly at random, the puns, the animation mistakes, it was all just laziness, just a way of making as many episodes to sell to children as they can. It was all just a lack of quality. It wasn't an intelligent satire at all. If anything, it was a joke. And again, I suppose that makes sense. I did find it strange that a show that was satirising the racism of the time didn't even once contain any non-white characters. In light of this recent news, I think my opinion's really been turned on its head. The series is just a long string of nonsensical events, connected by nothing but the fact that the same plot happens in every episode. Seriously, on so many occasions they mention things as part of the plot that just seemingly disappear with no mention ever again.
He still can't reach it. Don't worry. Shaggy's the swingingest gymnast in school.
When you get in, open the back door.
Right. Watch me swing right in.
This was never mentioned again. Not one other time in the series did they mention the fact that Shaggy is an expert gymnast. It's almost like the people who were writing this show didn't give a shit about overly obsessive social rejects watching their show 45 years in the future. Hey. Wait, there's one thing I don't understand. If this was supposed to be a children's show, why is it that Shaggy's so high all the time?
Actually, he's not high. He's the theoretical concept of a beatnik come up with in the late 1960s.
Really? Surely they knew that's what people would think.
Well, actually, you'd be surprised.
Oh, there are so many things wrong with it. The tone changes so frequently. Sometimes the villains will do something as simple as scare a guy, while other times they'll outright try and murder the entire Scooby gang. They didn't even bother to hire real voice actors for some of the roles. Look, they got the CEO of EA to play the mummy. Oh, it's all just so inconsistent. Characters that disappear for entire episodes at a time. Animation that changes colours and just stops for no reason. Animation loops that you've seen more times than you've seen your parents. It's all just so terrible. So why do I like it so much? Despite all its faults, all its many, many faults, I felt myself really enjoying the show after just a few episodes. I think they could have done more with it. Like, it goes on for long enough. I suppose I'm just surprised that they never decided to do anything more with this Scooby-Doo idea. I mean, 2 seasons doesn't seem like very much. What? What? No. No. No! No!